Welcome back to the Drawing Board. I'm Alec Bean, and today we're looking at the Arizona Cardinals. Truly believe that the Cardinals have some phenomenal pieces under contract on their team, like Kyler Murray, Budda Baker, Rondale Moore if he can stay healthy. However, this team is missing key pieces left and right. Now, if they draft correctly, it can help them out tremendously for the upcoming season. And so, with that said, in the draft, the fourth pick, assuming that the Patriots go with a quarterback, they're going to take Marvin Harrison Jr. That's almost a lock. As I've mentioned before, he has historical numbers at Ohio State, top 10 in multiple receiving categories. And I think that if the Patriots do go with Marvin Harrison Jr., they will trade this pick for some draft capital. Maybe you get lucky, get a player. But with that said, with their second-round pick, I have them going with defensive tackle Johnny Newton out of Illinois. Although he's not as tall or as wide as many people want him to be or as other players, he's great at disrupting the run and pass in multiple ways. A true game changer, if you will. Now, going into free agency, the Cardinals have some really big holes to address. They have $41 million in cap space. So with that, I have them doing the following. I think that they're going to re-sign Marquise Brown for 2 years, $15 million. I believe they can work something out with Brown as he had a very lackluster year. Although he may think he's worth more money, I think they can work him down from whatever asking price he has. And I think Budda Baker is going to take his club option at around $15 million. Given that he's been with Arizona his entire career, I'm 95% sure. With the rest of the money, I have him signing guard Robert Hunt from the Dolphins for 4 years, $40 million. He's got a very small sample size. However, he is 6'6", and he's 335 pounds, and the tape has shown that he has truly gotten the job done. He's quick, he's effective, he's a very impactful player when he's on the field. And finally, I have him signing Kenny Moore, a corner from the Colts for 3 years, $22.5 million. He's a very middle-of-the-pack corner, very average. However, I think that does enough to get the job done ultimately in Arizona, and I think that he will continue to improve his game as he is a younger corner. And they just revamped their entire coaching staff. I'm a big believer in John Gannon. He has a record for being a great defensive mind, as we saw with the Eagles. He led the Eagles' defense to one of the best defensive seasons we've seen in recent years. I believe that this is a great stepping stone for the Cardinals. I think that they can get back to where they once were, being a playoff team, being a Super Bowl team, if they continue to make good steps along the way. So here's all the changes I made to the Cardinals this episode. And that's going to do it for another episode of Back to the Drawing Board. From the UCTV studio, I'm Alec Bean, and I'll see you next time.